The family of Vice President Constantino Chiwenga's estranged wife, Mary Mbaiwa, say they are in agony as the health of the former top model deteriorates at a time she is being denied a passport to seek medical attention outside the country. Mbaiwa is admitted to a private hospital in Harare where her right hand is awaiting amputation, according to a lawyer, Beatrice Mutetwa. Mutetwa this week told Magistrate Lazani Ngume that her country and her client was admitted on Tuesday last week and diagnosed with a severe syndrome which is chronic. According to a medical report by specialist trauma and orthopedic surgeon John Nyahunji, Mubaiwa was on 5-week post-revision surgery for a right humerus shaft refracture and her condition was critical. The surgeon said her condition has necessitated hospitalization and stabilization with a plan for emergent right high above elbow amputation as soon as she is deemed medically stable. But despite the need for emergency medical attention and surgery, the family said there is little they could do for her to travel out of the country since the courts were refusing to release her passport. Businessman Ken Mbaiwa, who is the father to Mary, told the City Times this week that under the circumstances, they have no other plan to ensure their ailing daughter is assisted and described the situation as painful. We would have wished to have her flown for treatment outside the country, but there is no plan as it stands because she doesn't have a passport. If we had a passport, we would have tried something and see whether it works or not, Kenny has said. She cannot do anything including going outside the country, just like all others who fall ill and fly out for medical attention. She is being denied that opportunity. She broke her arm on January 29 this year, but they have tried an operation. Nothing worked. They had to put something again, not working, and it's swollen and she is in pain. The operation was not successful and we then need a second opinion and we are troubled on what to do next. She is in serious pain, so I don't know how we can be helped, Mubaiwa has said. He would not be drawn into commenting on whether they had sought political assistance to resolve the issue. Mary has, however, previously told the City Times that she has engaged President Emerson Mnangagwa over the matter several times to no avail. Apart from being denied a passport, Mary has also told the City Times that she has also failed to access money for medication from her accounts because of political intervention, resulting in her relying on her family for treatment. Family sources say they feel helpless and could not confront Chiwenga over the matter, whom they believe is behind her persecution. Mary is embroiled in a nasty divorce with Chiwenga and is also facing charges of attempting to kill the VP while he was hospitalized in a South African hospital. She is also facing charges of marriage fraud and externalizing over $1 million US. Mary was also facing another charge of assaulting a domestic worker last year, took to Twitter to express her frustration over the lack of assistance she was getting. I have approached the current president many times. He has done nothing and has completely ignored me, citing reasons that his subordinate does not take instructions from him. Who is the boss now? Mary wrote on microblogging site Twitter in October last year. If EDM Mnangagwa wanted to help me, he would have done so a long time ago because he knows there is no grain of truth in all these fabrications. He had put me out in the open to be terminated. He promised vehicles, security, accommodation. Since I I'm being denied access to my homes and all my bulletproof vehicles taken from me, my money, and all but absolutely nothing. She has also been denied access to her children aged 11, 10, and 8, whom she has not seen or spoken to in more than 2 years. Mary has on several occasions collapsed outside the courts as she struggles with ill health, while she has been continuously denied her passport. Other people who face criminal charges have been allowed to travel for medical reasons. This has raised fears that a big political hand could be behind the action against him. Chiwenga himself has on several occasions traveled outside the country to China, India, and South Africa for medical reasons. When the City Times asked Mtetwa on Thursday to shed light on Mary's current state of health in hospital, she referred questions to her mother,